Prison doctor. On our way to Tennessee to do 2 house calls. Mother called me in desperation saying that there are no services to help her. She's exhausted all her resources, contacted the police, social workers, therapists, and nothing seems to be getting through to her daughter. She's in desperate need of help, and so we're heading there, and we're gonna fix this and get that child the help she needs and bring the mother some peace. And also for the viewers, there was a statement made on one of my posts about these things shouldn't be aired or they should be kept private. I want to address that real quick. We post these things for those who may be going through the same things with their children, but don't have the courage or afraid or hesitant to seek resources like ours. We don't post this for likes or even your comments, quite frankly. I care less. I do this for those families who are suffering and struggling with children, but are afraid to get help. And it's comforting for them to know that there are other families who are going through these same kind of things and have came out with their stories. So again, we don't do this for you. And for those who comment and criticize, maybe you should get involved in what I'm doing and start helping some of these children, as opposed to criticizing someone who's actually helping and making a difference in their lives. Stay tuned.
Refusing to mind, refusing to do what I need her to do. She don't intend to do anything other than what's on her own agenda. Because I don't mean to scare you, but you're not going to disrespect me any further. You disrespect me every day.
Little girl, I need you to know that I'm not your enemy. I'm actually your best friend right now, right? Your mother called me because you were so out of control with your behavior that she called me to get you straight as a last resort, right? It's like her final straw is this moment right now. You understand? That's why she called me. Otherwise, she wouldn't have called me. So I need you to understand that I'm actually here for you. I'm not your enemy. You understand? I want you to tell me in your own words, and I need you to be very honest with me. Say your name one more time. Shaya. Be very honest with me, okay? She's not here. And what do you think? Why do you treat her bad?
I just want her.
Because you said it was about getting even. So you feel like when she curses at you, you curse her back. When she takes something from you, you take something from her. Right, so it's pretty much like, you're 13, but you're trying to act like you're doing the things of a 25-year-old. For example, it's like you're not understanding that your mother is the adult. Do you pay any bills around here, Shaya? No, you don't pay no bills. Do you buy all your clothes?
No.
Mm-hmm. Who provides this house?
Mom.
Mom. Who protects you?
Mom.
Mom. When you're sick, who takes care of you?
Mom.
Mom. Mom provides the food and buys the food, right? So your mother clearly loves you. Clearly, your mother is the boss, right? That makes sense, doesn't it? You're not stupid. You're a very smart little girl. Your mother's the boss, right? So what we have here is you are very defiant and you have a problem with authority from your mom. You don't like when people say things to you. You like to get back. You like to feel like, if you did it to me, I'm going to do it to you. If you said it to me, I'm going to say it back to you. Well, I understand that, but that's not the right behavior from a 13-year-old. You understand? That's not even the right behavior from a grown person, right? Because if somebody calls a grown person a name, that grown person turns around and calls them a name back, that's not really a mature thing, even for a grown person to do, let alone a child. If a person was to call me out of my name, and for me to just call them a bad name back because they called me a bad name, would make me kind of an immature person, right?
Yes.
So what I need you to understand is that that's an adult. That is your boss. That is your mother. You are not the boss here, Cher. You're the child. Your mother has every right to take your phone from you. She bought it. She has every right to take your phone. It's not your phone, it's her phone. And if she thinks you're doing inappropriate things on there, looking at porn, looking at video games, looking at all these violent things, that she has a right to take it. You understand? You're a child. Her job as your mother is to protect you. That's her job, Cher. And if she allows you to do the things that you're doing, then she's wrong. That means she's not protecting you. If she lets you just do what you want to do and all this crazy stuff that you're doing, that's harming you and putting your life in danger. There's other men who sees the things that you're doing and the things you're looking at that prey on little girls like you. That prey on pretty little girls like you, and they will set you up and try to kidnap you and have you in a whole different country somewhere doing things to you that are so inappropriate. So she's trying to protect you from that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Honestly, Cher, do you understand what I'm saying, honey? I know you do, because you're not stupid. You're very smart.
Well, this boy in my school once, he called me mental.
Yeah, but you know, boys do that though, Cher. I understand that it hurts sometimes when boys say things like that, but so what? Boys call girls things all the time. Just like girls call boys stuff in school all the time. Y'all say bad things to boys all the time. Boys are gonna say nasty things to girls. Most of the times when they say bad things about girls, it's because they admire you. It's because they like you. But they don't know how to say, Cher, I like you. Or, Cher, you're pretty. They don't know how to do that at that age. So when they say bad things, sometimes they say it. Sometimes they say those nasty, mean things because they actually think you're pretty and they like you. I'm telling you what I know as a man. Okay? That's why. So you try not to take it so bad when they say mean, nasty things to you, right? That's really, in a stupid way, they admire you and think that you're a really pretty girl. But they don't say it. They say it in a mean way. You get me a little bit? So your mother has exhausted all her resources. She says she's had you talk to therapists, right? You've talked to therapists. You've talked to police officers. She had you with a police officer, she said, came and talked to you and took you to jail and all this stuff. And you've talked to social workers. You didn't talk to everybody. And she says none of them was able to get through to you. And I found that very disturbing, quite frankly. So this is why she called me. And I want you to know that I actually think you are a cool person. I like you a lot. I see you have a great demeanor, but I'm not buying the BS. It has to end today. You understand? It has to end today. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
From this day forward, Cher, your mother cannot call me and tell me that you are disrespecting her the way you have. She cannot call me and tell me that you've thrown another phone at her. She cannot call me and tell me that you have cursed her out and called her bitches and hoes and all these foul things. She cannot call me and tell me that you're looking at porn and all this crazy stuff, or you're using social media for bad reasons. She can't tell me that no more. Not one more time can I hear those things out of her mouth in regards to you. Do you understand? You sure? Okay. Are you going to correct this behavior? You promise? Has today been an eye-opening experience for you? Okay. I hope so. Because I am not playing with you, little girl. I like you because you're a kid. That's why I do this service, because I like kids. I think kids are cool and they're the future. It's you guys who are going to be the next leaders of the generation, of the world. The next presidents are people like you. The next lawmakers, the next teachers and doctors and lawyers and engineers are going to be people like you. So I'm very concerned and invested in how you think as a child, right?
Yes.
Just don't know.
Okay.
Sometimes children have a hard time with talking to parents about things for whatever reasons. But what she told me was A lot of the problems that you guys are having is because she believes in get back. She is a person. Get back is when you do something to her, she feels like it's okay to do it back to you.
Oh, okay. I see that.
She feels like you take her phone, she takes your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You call her a name, she calls you a name.
Mm-hmm.
You do something to her, she's gonna do it right back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Which goes to what we talked about earlier. She's not in a 13-year-old's place. She's in a 25-year-old's place.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
I've expressed to her that even as an adult, it's not a good thing to do back.
Right.
Even as an adult, it's not a good thing to do what someone else does to you in regards to what someone says or someone does something to you. It's not a good practice to just do it back like that. Even for adults, right? I explained to her that she's a child, that you are the boss, you're the one who pays the bills, you're the one who does everything for her. You protect her, you nourish her, you provide for her. She doesn't do that. So what she has is a misunderstanding of roles, and she clearly don't know her place.
Mm-hmm.
Today, she's going to learn her place,
Okay.
because we're going to make sure it's written out, and she's going to follow them to a T. If she violates my rules and does anything contrary to what I say here today, when I tell you what those rules are going to be, she violates those rules, her little behind is in trouble.
Okay.
And she knows what that means, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I want you to verbalize to your mother exactly why you have misbehaving, some of the same things you told me. I want you to say it to her face, and I want you to be honest, Shea, because again, if you lie, all bets are off. You cannot say one lie in what you're about to say. If it's a lie, Shea, I'm not going to be cool, okay? Tell your mother. Speak up, please.
I feel like I feel like I should get back at you for how you hurt me, and sometimes I just get hurt easily, and I just, I just don't want to hurt you back.
And now, with this going on here and me coming here, what do you think and what have you learned so far? Because we got a long way to go, little girl. We got a long way to go. But what have you learned so far in regards to your mother and what you feel and what you've been doing to her?
I should be happy.
Mm-hmm. And why is it wrong? Why is it wrong that with the things you've been doing? Why? What makes it wrong? Why should you behave?
Because she took care of me.
What else? Because she took care of you.
And she feeds me.
And
She gives me pets.
and she's the boss, right? Mothers are the boss. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So if I decide to leave it the way it is, right? Without you, what we talked about, what we already talked about, are you going to change this behavior right now today?
Yes.
Can I trust when I leave here that I don't have to come back tomorrow for this exact same thing that your mother has been struggling with?
Yes.
You sure? Okay. We're going to see, because we're going to make out some rules. Is there anything else that you want to pinpoint or talk about before we go off into the actual setup of what I'm going to do? Is there anything else?
Did we cover schools? School's a struggle. She does excellent grades. But she only wants to do it when she wants to do it.
Well, when she does it, she gets excellent grades?
Oh yeah, her grades are, she's A's and B's all the way
Wow,
through.
you gotta
She
be
is
kidding me.
doing, also she's working on 9th grade Spanish as an elective credit.
What?
She started 7th grade in August. She's doing actually halfway done with 8th grade English.
What?
And she is also doing a high school social emotional class for a credit. She's highly intelligent child.
Share.
Highly intelligent.
What the heck is wrong with you? You that smart and you doing all this to your mother? What's wrong with you? You're a very smart little girl. Shaya, come on now.
She's highly intelligent.
Jesus, Pete. Highly smart. Highly smart. There's no reason you should be treating your mother this way. Most of the kids that I deal with that are mean to their mothers the way you've been mean to your mother are not that good in school. You know what I mean? It's very rare where the kid is good in school and treats the mother bad. You know what I mean? That's very rare. You're a very smart little girl. Come on now. All you have to do is learn how to respect your mother and stay in a 13 years old place. And you would be a phenomenal little girl. So you've sought out therapy for her, police officers, social workers, counselors. You've exhausted all your resources trying to get this young girl.
We've done everything from play therapy when she was little to equine therapy. We just finished back in the spring 10 weeks of IOP group therapy. She sees a therapist every Tuesday. She has a behavior doctor. We have all these things in place. We've done this for years.
Sure. Well, look at the difference, right? The difference is because I come with a different attitude. I come with a different mission when it comes to children. I come with love. I come with God, and I come with discipline. Mm-hmm. I don't play with them, ma'am. And I know how to communicate to children in a way that most people can't. And you see that I love you, don't you? You see that I care about you, right? But you understand that I'm not going to play with you. And I mean what I say when I talk about that discipline and consequences. We understand each other, don't we? And you know I'm not playing, correct? Okay. All right.
Prison doctor came all the way to Tennessee to help me save my child. She has been to therapies. She's done group therapies, equine therapists, been in juvenile. Police have been to my house. She's been running away. And I reached out to him, and he came today, and he's going to help me save my daughter.
Hi, D. Thank you for referring me to this wonderful family to be able to help this child and save their lives. Your faith and belief in me means more than you know. Hit me up on my DM. I got $1 million waiting for you.